Mum, I promise you I'll never touch a booze ever again. Just as long as you get rid of her. Oh, please.
People are usually suspicious of shrinks at first, Billy. But do you really know what my job is?
You do get yourself into some messes, Billy. Right then, Doctor, we'll leave you to it.
I'd rather you didn't go. I'm sure we all have a lot to talk about.
Go on. 763 0763.
Yes, Mrs. Kendall. This is Nurse Peters' children's ward. It's about your Tiffany. Yes, your Tiffany. I'm afraid it isn't good news.
I'm really proud of you. Really good deal. Really proud of you. You won't take long.
See you later. Hello, you must be Susanna. I'm Dave. We've got your bed ready for you. Dr. Woods will be along in a minute to give you the once-over.
Sorry we're a bit late. She nearly changed her mind.
Oh, why was that?
She's worried about the operation, aren't you, Susie?
Did Mr. Khan explain exactly what he's going to do?
Well, yes, but I've forgotten what he said.
Oh, well, I'll get him to come along and explain again and show you some pictures. He's great with noses. Oh, and it's a good job you didn't change your mind. Guess who's coming to see us today?
Oh, no! Great stuff! Look at the size of that! New Clary's got an FST. They're great!
Excuse me? What's all this?
An FST! Come on.
Mr. Franklin sent it.
You're joking. Franklin never sends us anything. He even resents us having new beds every once in a while.
The brill, George. The picture's great. I know. He lives in a caravan, not in a cave. Stupid.
But there's nothing wrong with the old telly, was there?
No, but I expect Franklin wants to make an extra special impression today.
Look fat. I'm nervous. Should have asked my mum to bring in that red skirt.
What if my mother finds out we were lying to her?
Mind you, if I'd have asked her to bring it in, she'd have wanted to know why. And if the big secret about Bruno Brooks got out, she'd be round here like a shot in half a ton of makeup. Well embarrassing.
You shouldn't have said I'd take the turn for the worse.
You worry too much, that's your problem. What all I said was, Tiffany isn't feeling 100% and we need her for 1 or 2 tests before she comes home.
She'll easily find out we were lying to her when she comes to collect me.
It'll be too late then. You'll have seen Bruno Brooks and you'll be off on your hongs.
She hates me lying to her.
You didn't, I did.
Same thing.
Honestly, you don't appreciate anything, you. Good mate like me doing massive favours. You're flying off to Spain the moment you get out of here. When I get out, I'll probably get landed with babysitting for our Sandra's kid. I'm nothing that fits and I'm fat as a pig.
No, you're not.
What do I look like with it undone?
Same as you look with it fastened, scraggy.
You must understand, Billy, that things have got out of control.
I want to go home.
I'm sure you will when you're better.
I can get better without you.
So you do accept that you're sick, Billy?
I can kick it just like that.
So why haven't you?
Why should I?
Because you're killing yourself. How are things with you and your parents?
Just a minute.
There is usually a reason for destructive drinking, and I think Billy is trying to tell you something by drawing attention to himself.
That's it. I want you out of here now. Who the hell do you think you are interfering with our lives? Now go on, sling your hook and mind your own business.
You shouldn't talk to her like that.
You're a fine one to talk. If he's been buying all this booze, who's been giving him the money?
How should I know?
That's half your trouble, you don't.
You've no right to talk to me like this.
Oh, you! I got the money from you! Same every time you came in. You hadn't 2 words to say to me, except how run off your feet you were. You and Beryl running 2 stores on the market. That's all you ever got to say. You always left me enough cash, though, didn't you? To keep me quiet.
What's going on?
It's all right, thank you. Does that make sense to you, Mr. Ryan?
I'm sorry.
I ought to warn you, Billy, that it'll get worse before it gets better. You've done yourself a great deal of harm, and there's no miracle cure. But we've made a good start, now that you're all beginning to understand. See you later.
Well,
I'll need him on the psychiatric unit.
transfer him.
Well, I'm inclined to agree. Look, Billy does have a very specific problem, and somehow, well, this just doesn't feel like the right place to deal with it.
But he's got mates on the ward. I mean, not many, but he knows the kids. He knows their faces. Doesn't that count for anything?
Familiar faces aren't going to get to the bottom of his problem.
What do you say?
I agree with them. I'm sorry.
Well, somebody's got to tell his parents.
Right, come on, big smile for the camera. Say cheese, come on. That's it. Bruno will be here any minute. Right.
You miss Bruno, Alex. He's been and gone. Oh, no. No, I'm only kidding. But if he had, you'd have £5 by now.
How are you doing?
I've got a headache.
Oh, I'll get you something for that. Thanks.
We could have shared it 50-50. That's £2.50 each.
You're so generous.
Let him have some sleep now, doll.
Dr. Ian thinks it'll be easier for you down there. Less noise. Look, I'm sorry I haven't lived up to your expectations, Billy. After your dad went, I found it very hard to cope. Why didn't you ever talk to me about it? Because that's what hurts most, you know. That you've hidden it from me for so long.
You ready, Billy? Is there anybody you want to say goodbye to?
I don't want them to see me going.
We should go now then, whilst they're all busy.
When's he coming?
I wonder if he'll turn up in a roller or a Porsche or something.
Look at that grey car there. Is that his?
No, that's Dr. McEwen's. I've seen it before.
Come on.
I don't know what he's going to make of all this lot when he arrives.
He'll be you.